Hello everybody, welcome back to Ghostly, French Toast, and today we're doing a lore video. This lore video is on Kalmeet. It's not really a lore video to say, it's more of a lore theory slash speculation theory. Because I have a very theory that's a lot of people think is facts, but I just want to double down on it, and I have another theory that goes off that theory. I want to say Kalmeet, the Black Abyss Dragon from Dark Souls 1, Artorias of the Abyss DLC, was the one that devastated the Milwood Knights. Alright, so enough dawdling around, and let's dive on in. Start with the video, let's talk about Kalmeet, like the word to say. Kalmeet sounds a lot like Calamity, and you do get the Calamity ring from killing Kalmeet. And Calamity basically means like a great evil or destruction that has happened to Calamity. Like Calamity Ganon, for example, he's a great evil in the Breath of the Wild franchise. And this also helps play into the theory that Kalmeet was the one who killed the Milwood Knights and forced them into exile in the Painted World of Mariandel. If we look at the Milwood Knight Chieftain Great Axe, we see that the description of the item talks about an abyssal dragon that basically destroyed their home and made them go forlorn and basically forced them to travel. And over time, they forgot about the ancient enemy. Until they got to the Painted World, and that's where they resided until the Ashen One came along and was like, hey, you mind if I take that from you? So that's an important factor. The Black Dragon that the Milwood Knights, there's only two Black Dragons we know of in the franchise. Midir, Dark Eater Midir, and we know of Kalmeet. The thing with, it can't be Midir, is because with Midir was basically guarding the Ring City, basically his entire life, and that basically crosses him out, so it has to be Kalmeet. Of course, it can be another random dragon that we don't know about, but I'm saying for this video that this Kalmeet was the one who ruined the Milwood Knights as a whole, and basically made them go in the Painted World, as I said before. Alright, here's where the fun train begins. This part of the theory goes off the rails, like, pretty much, but there's some basis behind my madness. Alright, so, the Milwood Knights, some of their weapons require faith, and we know it requires faith because they're faithful to the Eternal Oak. The Eternal Tree, an example, we see one in Dark Souls 2, where you hit it, it repairs your weapons. And since it requires faith, they believe in that. They get their helmets, you get the horns, you get the horns of the helmet from the Eternal Tree, and they get their shields. There might be other things we don't know. But here's where the fun part begins. I think I know where they originally came from. So, my personal theory is that they came from Ulasil. And we know Ulasil is a big land of faith. And if we look at their weapon attacks, it's all faith stuff, and we know the people with Ulasil, the mushrooms, they were basically one with their environment, to say. And that basically, and we know that the Milwood Knights really appreciated the environment. Since their weapons require some faith, that basically got me thinking, like, hey, Ulasil's like known for its faith and magic. So, my next point is basically the entire point of Dark Souls 3. Everything coming together as it should be. I brought this up in my the Dragon Slayer video, and how the Dragon Slayer armor got to the Ring City. How everything's coming together. So it makes sense to tie one of the most important aspects of Dark Souls, Ulasil, into Dark Souls 3, and we know there's barely any lore about the Milwood Knights. We just know that they got killed. Their home was destroyed by a black dragon, which is, I'm 90% certain, is Kalmeet, because Calamity, he causes Calamity, all that. And it would make sense that they came from Ullasil because at one point they might have come from the like the outskirts of Ullasil, to say. And to even go off the deeper end, they're axes, right? Axes are used to cut down trees. What do we see all before Ullasil in the Artorias of the Abyss DLC? Artorias boss fight? We see trees. So it would make sense. I can't even, this is just going off the rails now. So, hopefully you enjoyed this weird, wacky video, and, take this with a grain of salt. I just felt like, I just thought about it, like, hey, wouldn't this be a cool video to do? I'm like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, my dude. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. I'm Ghostly, French Toast. Bye.